Are there solutions that can limit the CPU usage of a process? I'm using an old laptop and doing heavy processing that needs high CPU usage for a long time, till the 30 minutes, 2 hours. When the process puts heavy load on CPU for a long time, CPU overheats and computer shuts down. I don't want to use a cooler/stand because I am carrying this laptop around and working outside home. Is there a way/application that I can limit CPU usage of a process in Windows? Note: setting the priority of the process from Task Manager does not work. Note 2: fans are clean.
A search over the net brings some programs that may help. They are all freeware. BES, Battle Encoder Chassis. BES is a small tool which limits the CPU usage for a specified process. For instance, you can limit the CPU usage of a process which would use CPU 100%, down to 50%, or any percentage you like. With this, you can use other programs comfortably while doing something CPU intensive in the background. By limiting the CPU load, you can also cool down your CPU immediately when it happens to get too hot. Of course, the processing speed will slow down proportionally if you limit the CPU usage, but it should be much better than crashing because of heat or, in the worst scenario, having your computer broken with a burned CPU. Process Tamer. Process Tamer is a tiny 140K and super efficient utility for Microsoft Windows XP/2K/NT/Vista/Win7 that runs in your system tray and constantly monitors the CPU usage of other processes. When it sees a process that is overloading your CPU, it reduces the priority of that process temporarily until its CPU usage returns to a reasonable level. Process Lasso. Process Lasso is a unique new technology that will improve your PC's responsiveness and stability during periods of high CPU load. Windows, by design, allows programs to monopolize your CPU without restraint, leading to freezes, hangs, and micro-lags. Process Lasso's process balance technology intelligently adjusts the priorities of running programs so that badly behaved processes won't negatively impact the responsiveness of your PC.
The easiest solution I found is to limit processor power. Go to Control Panel, Hardware and Sound, Power Options, Edit Plan Settings, Change Advanced Power Settings, Processor Power Management, Maximum Processor State, and lower it to 80% or whatever you want. Using software that measures CPU temperatures like SpeedFan, you will see that temperatures drop.
Sure, this is an old question, but I'm surprised nobody has suggested this yet. Reduce your CPU speed. Practically all laptops and Windows itself have built-in mechanisms for dynamically adjusting processor speed to match load. You can override this behavior, for example in Control Panel equals and GT, Power Options equals and GT, Advanced, you can set a maximum processor speed that's below 100%. Your processor will then be limited to a lower speed, and thus generate less heat, no matter what you're doing. This requires no additional software, and more importantly, reducing your CPU speed makes your processor more efficient, so is a better solution than limiting your CPU usage in Windows. Using 50% of a processor at 2.0 GHz will use considerably more power than 100% of a processor at 1.0 GHz. Less power equals less heat.
In Windows 10, 8 and 7, go to Task Manager. Right-click the process for which CPU usage is to be limited. Click Go to Details. Now, the Detail tab will appear. Right-click the particular process, choose Set Affinity, and choose the cores which you will allow the particular process to use.
Control P tab. Clique sensíveis